If he'd have followed the rules, they'd all still be alive right now.
Jim, why are you so eager to take any of this at face value, Jim?
There has got to be an explanation. And none of you fucking people seem to be looking for it.
What's the deal, my people? You know it is Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one. And this one is from Season 3 Theory Video. What is Boyd's purpose? Why was Boyd brought here? We know Boyd has done a lot of good things in the show. We know that Harold is definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the star of this show. But why was he brought here? Why was his family selected to be here? We have to think that everybody that's here is here for a reason. Mostly everybody is here for a reason. Mostly when I say that, I'm talking about the main cast members. But why were they selected to be here? And I'm going to talk about that in this video because I think I figured it out. Before I get into it, I'm very pleased to announce that after all these years of hard work, I was finally able to release my first novel. It's available on Amazon. It's a psychological thriller. If you could do me a favor, if you're into anything like that, if you can go out there and cop this book, it would mean the world to me, and leave a 5-star review. The link for this will be in the description, and let me thank you even beforehand. If you go out there and buy that, it means the world to me. Thank you so much. Boyd has done many things to help this town out right from the beginning. Was his purpose here to find the talismans? We know that before, when Boyd first got here, people were living in holes. They were hiding every night. They would just come out in the daytime, live a little bit of life, and then go back into the holes and try to survive and make it through. It wasn't until Boyd found those talismans just by accidentally stumbling into them, brought them back, that they figured out that these talismans could help them ward off the monsters by not allowing them to go inside of their houses. After this, they were able to start a community. That's when Boyd became the sheriff of the town. After that's when they developed Colony House. That's when they developed living in the town. That's when they developed just opening up a diner. That's what merely made them form into a community. So was this Boyd's purpose? Was his purpose here just to find the talismans, and that's why he did it, and that's why he was brought here, just for that reason? It sounds like a good reason, but my answer to that is no. Was Boyd's purpose here to find the goats? We know that it was Boyd that went out there into the woods, came back and found the goat, and we have to think that the fact that he found that goat, that he also found the other animals too. So when he got the goat and they got the other animals, when he was able to do those things, this gave them the freedom to get more food, to get milk, to get eggs, to get crops, and just live a happier life, which also was, they gave them the ability to make pancakes and everything else. So was Boyd's reason to get here the ability for them to find the animals? That sounds like a great answer, but again, the Don will have to tell you no. Was Boyd sent here to find the lighthouse? The lighthouse seems to be one of the most important things in this whole television show, and the first time we see it is with Boyd, so we have to say that Boyd did discover the lighthouse. He goes out there with Sarah, and then the storm occurs, and while he's out there in that storm, that's when he first spots the lighthouse, and the lighthouse is what got Tabitha back home, so we know that this lighthouse is really important. Was Boyd's purpose to come into this place, for him to go out there on this safari with Sarah to find the lighthouse? It sounds good, but the Don Tony Teflon is going to have to tell you, no, that is not the case. Again, Boyd is the one who killed the monster, and people were living in fear the whole time. No one thought it could be done. There's no one that really said that, hey, we're going to be able to kill this monster. But Boyd is the one who came up with a way, because he knew he had those worms in his arm from Martin. He knew they caused some type of pain. He wanted to save Elis's life because he had to give that blood transfusion. In doing so, he risked his life. He went outside, cut Smiley in the neck, and then put his blood into him, which eventually then killed the monsters. Something that after all this time, and we know this has been going on over and over and over and over again, from what we know, this is the first time a monster was taken out and a monster was killed. So was it Boyd sent there by these people when they got him in here and his family just so that he could be the one to go out there and kill a monster? Sounds like it should be, but I'm telling you that it's not. Now, I have told you about everything that Boyd has done just about in this show. How he's helped this community, how they would never have survived if Boyd never arrived. And yet, every time I've done so, I've also told you that that is not the reason that Boyd was sent here. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Tony Teflon, where you going here? It had to be one of these reasons. That's why he was sent here. And I'm still going to tell you, no, that is not the case. We know that the monsters are focused on Boyd and that they want to break Boyd. And that seems to be what they're trying to do. And everything that we see in this upcoming season seems to be centered around that. And we know that Boyd is the main character of the show, so it makes sense that Boyd would be there. But I'm here to tell you that Boyd doesn't have a purpose being here because he was never meant to be here in the first place. So let me explain this to you. When we see Tabitha finally go downstairs and talk to Victor's father tells her this.
When the voices started, when she started seeing things, she painted everything she saw.
So after she took that hit of acid, that's what opened up her mind. That's when the voices came in. That's when she started having visions. That's when she started having the dreams. And after she had these visions and these dreams, that is the reason why she painted everything that she saw. Kind of like what Victor's doing, drawing everything so that she doesn't forget everything that's going on. But why does she do this?
She said it was like she'd been chosen.
So she was chosen to save the children because she had these visions of this town before she went into this town. That's how she figured she was the chosen one. And since Tabitha had these same visions also, we are figuring that Tabitha is the next chosen one, and she's the one who has to go out there and save all these children. So as far as we know, she's the only person that has had visions of this place before being in this place, and that makes her the chosen. But that is not the case. She is not the only person who had dreams about this place before she got there.
Mom, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I was just thinking about this dream I had when I was a little girl. Never mind. Just go help your dad. Lots to do.
So Abby had dreams about this place before she was in there, just like Miranda had, making Abby the real chosen person. She was supposed to be the one to free the children. Abby was supposed to do it, but Abby obviously got killed by her husband, and now we see the next person up is Tabitha. So also we get one other thing that we heard from Victor's father that was very interesting about the person who was chosen.
But she wasn't the first. Others were chosen before her. She could see each and every one, and all of them had failed.
She said that she could see each and every one of them, all of them, and seen that every one of them failed. So somehow they are all connected. So that means she has to be connected to Tabitha, and if Abby was one of the chosen, that means she's connected to Abby. And if she's connected to Abby, that also means she's connected to Boyd's son, Elis, which could be the reason why Fatima got pregnant by Elis and is turning into a demon, or there's some type of demon spawn, because it's some type of spawn from this chosen line that they're all in together. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. And how can they see through each other's eyes, I guess, or see everything that's happened to each of them if they aren't connected. They definitely are connected. We just have to figure that out. Again, my book has been released. Go pick it up if you can. The link will be in the description on Amazon. Thank you for all your support over the years. Truly means the world to me, especially if you can go out there and cop that book. And if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, spread this across the realm, and of course, subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.